Hello guys, and welcome to Monster Party 13. Lucky number 13. I think I have an idea of what my team's going to be this time, but I'm going to be trying a couple different things. But starting off, we're going to have our Horkin Champ, or rather, a walking zombie, or what is... Yeah, I know, Queen Dowager, shut up. Yes, we should use the mirror, but shut up. Walking Corpse, I couldn't think of it. We're going to be using the Walking Corpse and the Funghoul to start off our fight here. And that's because, while technically Hork could solo Faux Dowager with a lot of luck, it is 100% not worth it. And I have absolutely no illusions that Champ here could actually solo it. So I decided to pair these last two guys before Faux Dowager, the last two I can get before Faux Dowager, and they're now a part of a team. We're going to try to go as far as we can with these two before picking up our next two people, but if they can get pretty far, then awesome. I might change up my current plan. I'll mention my current plan as it gets closer to being relevant, once it deviates. So you guys obviously know what I have settled on. I just don't know what yet. But anyway, as you can see, Hork got a lot of HP, but his stats are meh. His strength is pretty damn good, but his best weapon he can get at this time is an oaken club, which you can only get from the TNT boards at this time, unless you saved it from Generation 1, which I did not in this save. And the only way you can get it at the TNT boards is if you go searching the board, like whenever it says, like, do you want to look around? And you sometimes either find something, or you fall down into a secret trap door, or there's nothing there, or there's monsters there. Yeah, it's one of those spaces in order to find that oaken club, and it took a while, and I accidentally used all my TNT tickets, or I thought I did, on that I forgot to pick up the packs of punches that you can get at the TNT board, which we're going to need for this fight. So, yeah, in other words, these guys have the same attack, just so you guys can see. And Hork's best weapon at this time is Oaken Club until we can get a little further in. Then he can actually get better weapons. But that's the only weapon he can equip that is of any use. Funghoul, again, you see that they actually have the same attack as Hork. Has also better defense, but much less HP. More than half the less than HP, I should say. Less than half, sorry. But has better gear that they can equip, at least. And also actually has resilience, while Hork does not. Because, it's a zombie. Chimp is maxed out, but Hork actually has a couple levels before he's maxed out. But I don't think it matters how much more you give him. But, in any case, Chimp is decent, got some okay stats, and he's actually a suitable beginner monster recruit. But the thing is with them is that late game, that HP ain't gonna do shit for you. On the plus side, they have some decent status attacks. Sleep and poison, that's it. Poison is useless, as we all know, so it's really just sleep attack or sweet breath. That's their only real uses here. Because poison doesn't really affect enemy monsters, only humans. In any case, though, we are going to be using these two, and speaking of, we also have, here's Hork here's skills. Venom Mist is actually pretty decent. Unfortunately, there's no boss that I'm aware of that is actually susceptible to Venom Mist. I will try to look into that as we go forward, but at least I know Faux Dowager, no. If she was, then it would have actually been much easier for him to solo this. But in any case, yeah, he's got Sultry Dance, and Tongue Lashing, which is literally the same thing. So we have two ways to stun, which we'll be utilizing in this fight. Cool Breath, useless for the most part, but it helps with weak enemies, I guess. Poison Breath is useless, as well as Poison Attack. So really, it's just Venom Mist, Tongue Lashing, and Sultry Dance. That's really all he's got in skill-wise. He's one of those ones where he's just there to help soak up some damage for you. He also has no resistances at all. He has 2 immunities, and one is actually good, which is immunity to death and... what is it? Death and paralyzed, because they use the same thing. The other one was... no. Oh, I'm sorry. He actually has a couple other immunities, but the others aren't practical. Drain Magic, he has no MP. Fizzle, doesn't use magic. Fuddle, actually pretty useful. Sap, actually pretty useful. Poison, kinda. Poison is so weak in these games. But you know what? He's got some uses, so that's good, I suppose. As for the Funghoul champ here, he's got, let's see, I don't think he's got really any. Oh no, he's got Bang. He resists Bang a little. Resists Poof a little. Dazzle, nothing that matters. Drain Magic, he's immune. Fizzle, immune. It doesn't matter because he doesn't have spells. Resists Poison 1 out of 3. Fuddle a little bit too. So yeah, these resistances are not great. Late game, they're going to get destroyed. But for now, we're using them. Anyway, I went on and on. Let's go over our item setup. This is the best gear I can get for a Hork at this time. I mentioned the Orc Club, the Hulking Club, Scale Armor, and the Iron Helmet Bronze Shield. We have 1 Yiggleaf on him, 2 packs of punches, and some medicinal herbs in case we need them. We shouldn't, but we might. As for Champ, Edge Boomerang, it's to help take out the summons, but also a best weapon that they could use that isn't a Chain Whip. Iron Cuirass and Hardwood Helm and Scale Shield. I think they could actually get slightly better equipment, but it's not by much at this point, so I didn't bother. Yiggleaf and packs of punches, because we need them, and medicinal herbs, same reason. Anyway, one other thing. Monsters might actually survive this fight because of what I'm going to be using for our strategy. So if he does, well, oh well. It's not a big deal. We do need him to get some levels anyway. But anyway, it's the final time we'll see Faux Dowager for these Monster Party runs. Not, at least not until we get through every single one. So let's have her take her last bow here. Alright, so doesn't matter what monsters do. He'll defend, you're going to Sultry Dance Horker, and you are going to Packs a Punch yourself, champ. Oh, good. He killed him. She killed him. I'm glad that she did. Let's see. You're going to keep Sultry Dancing, and you are going to Packs a Punch Hork, because Hork will attack sometimes. Alright, still boogieing. Usually Hork is faster, but not always. So this is an opportunity where we're going to both attack. And you're busy boogieing. Now you're going to Sultry, and you're going to keep attacking. Deep breath. Didn't get in the groove. Okay. Champ might go down. This is where we have Yiggleaves. Alright, good job. Sultry Dance, and keep it going. Didn't get in the groove, darn it. Very good. This is literally the fight. Try to stun it, and oh, down to Boogie. Alright, and it outsped, so this time you can actually join into the attack. But those Yiggleaves are probably going to be important for this. Alright, you're going to be stuck doing Sultry Dance. Deep breath, good. Didn't get in the groove, that's not good. Please don't kill Champ, that'd be really sucky. Awesome. Yep, and again, this is the fight. It makes sense, though, that reskin of Hooligan would want to be down to Boogie. Alright, keep trying to stun. Oh, there we go. And now he's busy boogieing, but we could just... Bam. That's it. The explanation took longer than the actual fight itself. But again, Sultry Dance, pretty OP. And Packs of Punches, though, however, are very needed. I tried without Packs of Punches once. Champ does not have the attack power to maintain that damage. So, but alright, that's it. And that was the final appearance of Faux Dowager for future monster parties, at least for the next few. Thank you for your service, I guess. But I will see you at the Magmen next. See you there. Hey guys, we're here now at the Magmen. This is my 3rd time attempting to record because of some technical issues. If I'm being quiet, sorry guys, I have family over, so I gotta be on the quiet side, but I still will be... I need to record this though. In any case, these two chuckleheads are able to beat Magmen, but we're gonna be relying on luck, a little bit of luck, and also relying on Yiggleaves to do a lot of our dirty work. So yeah. Anyway, why don't we go over our stats. Hork managed to get a little bit of, I think like 1 level since last time, maybe 2. But stats haven't changed much. He got most of his stats done with already, but he's got a better weapon now, so he's got actually suitable strength. His resilience is crap though, however, so his defense is not great. But in this fight, HP is a little bit more important than defense, thanks to neither of them having really any fire resistance. So, Meanwhile, Champ here has good resilience and has pretty damn good decent defense, just has shit HP. Also random 2 MP, which can happen, but there you go. He's going to be playing the support role for this one, so we just gotta rely on him for that. Sleep skills and all that. And as for items, as mentioned, Hort got a new weapon. He got the Serpent Sword. Good. It's a very giant big improvement compared to the stupid club. Finally, he's got a decent weapon. But everything else, I think he had this before, so not much. I just gave him the crude image just to give him a little more luck, because he has shit luck. As for supporting items, he's just got 2 packs of punches and a bunch of Yiggly's, because holy crap, we're going to need to play the revival game here. As for Champ, we picked up the Staff of Anti-Magic. It's a decent improvement, but overall, like, over the Edge Boomerang, yeah, but the Edge Boomerang we're not going to be using because we want to use sleep skills for this. I think I also picked up an extra Iron Helmet for him as well, but otherwise he's got the same gear. And as the same with Hork, he's got a bunch of Yiggly's and 2 packs of punches because, well, we need to be relying on items for this one. But they can do it. We just got to get a little lucky and hope they don't kill them both at the same time, which is possible if with some bad luck. So I might actually have to defend if I need to. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, I was debating on seeing if I need to pick up anyone, like, because the only options I have left are either the Jewel Bag or the Voodoo Doll, I think is what it's called, or Voodoo or whatever it is. But anyway, it's boss time against the Magmen. Let's do this. I know I'm not elevating my voice here. Have to be a little on the quieter side. Anyway, we're going to start off with a Packs of Punch on Hork, and we're going to have Champ go ahead and try for a sleep attack to start. Yes! Okay, we got it. Double fire, that really sucks. Alright, we're going to have Hork just focus on the attack. Champ, because one's asleep, we're going to now try Sweet Breath. Okay, yes. That's what we need. We need sleep luck for this. Alright, you're going to attack, and now you're just going to sleep attack. We're not going to Packs of Punch Champ, because we're going to save them all for Hork. Oh god, they all woke up. Sweet Breath? Damn it. Had to try. Alright, there goes Champ. Alright, immediately. Yiggly. Luckily, Hork is actually faster than these guys. Enjoy that while it lasts. There goes Hork. And now we have to revive Hork. Ouchies. That's okay. Okay, yeah, as you can see, Champ is good against defending the physical damage, just not the fire, and vice versa for Hork because of his HP. Alright. For this one, yeah, Hork's gonna have to Packs a Punch again, and we're not gonna sleep. We're gonna do Sleep Attack this time instead, because we need to get the damage out. We gotta get someone down fast. That Packs a Punch went to waste. Ah, damn it. Okay, he at least gets to get a hit in. Get the sleep? Yes. Okay, and we got some damage in just before Hork died. And they're not dying at the same time. That's good. This one is very tricky to have just these two do it, but that's okay. Alright, now you just attack, and I'm going to have you Packs a Punch Hork now. Because now that there's only 2, we have a little bit of a better chance to survive. Alright, keep the sleep attack going, even though it's not working. That's fine. Yeah, this game makes it too easy to use items to get through things, at least. Which makes some of these challenge runs a little bit more manageable on the strategy side, at least. Okay, we are doing very good here. Preferably, it would be better if he didn't kill Hork, because then I don't have to waste another Yigglyf and Pack the Punch. Good, got him asleep. And there you go. And that's it. We managed to get through. We're good. That's it. Even though we did it in the cheesiest way possible, I know, but still, it is slightly scary. Anyway, next up I'll probably be meeting you at... I think the tower? No. Rite of Passage. I don't know if we're going to be able to use just the 2 of them, but we'll see. See you there either way. Okay guys, we're here at the Rite of Passage. And yep, we're still rocking the Hork and the Mushroom buddy here. Sorry, Hork and Champ, excuse me. I do have other monsters ready in the wings for when I'm going to add some other party members. However, I found out I could beat the Rite of Passage Resist G's too, and I'm going to see how far I can go before having to switch off, or have to add somebody. And if I don't have to add anybody, well, then we're only going to get Generation 3 monsters in this whole party. Again, you guys know the party order, I don't. Anyway, Hork leveled up a couple times here because we recruited a lot of different things here. These are his max stats. 300 HP is actually pretty respectable, I'm not going to lie. Strength, respectable, and he's got an actual weapon now with the Dream Blade, so he can actually attack a little bit harder. His defense is always going to be a little low because his resilience sucks. Meanwhile, Champ doesn't have the strength. Well, actually, he has decent strength. He just doesn't have the right weapons. Staff of Anti-Magic is his best weapon still. And, but he's got really good defense. He just has shit for HP. So it's a little disappointing, unfortunately. He definitely is starting to fall off, and especially for this fight, he's not going to be great. He's usable. He's just not great. He's definitely useful for a little bit, though. That's for sure. In any case, though, yeah, we already got the Signia here. So, but maybe we'll go over our items here. We have the Dream Blade on Hork, Blood Mail, best defense I can give him, so I went with it. Iron Mask, Bronze Shield. The crude image is there just in case for luck does something, and of course, a bunch of Yiggly's. As for Champ, Champ doesn't have the attack power like Hork does right now, so Staff of Anti-Magic. We picked up a Silver Cuirass that's different. That's a little bit different since last time. We were able to get that, so he's useful. Iron Helmet and Scale Shield are the best we got for him at this time. And he's got mostly Yiggly's and then 3 Packs of Punches. He's going to be Packs of Punching a Hork and then just helping out with the attack or reviving. Those are his options because Hork is stronger. So it's not worth trying to keep Packs of Punching both of them when they're probably going to go down before anything. And since Champ has the lowest HP, it's not worthwhile to boost him up with something temporary like this. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and get started? We're going to stop right there because we have a couple assholes here that don't want us to make the hero the king. So, here we go. We're not handing it over because it's boss time against Robbin Hood and a Hippoblocomus. Alright, Hork attack, and Champ going to power up Hork. Alright, that sucks, but again, you're doing 90 damage, but Hork can actually take it. You attack, and we're actually going to use Sleep Attack on Hippoblocomus so that he doesn't keep adding damage, because Hork doesn't have the defense to, nor Champ actually, have the defense to defend out the, whatever. Hippoblocomus' attack is strong enough to be an issue. Let's go with that. But yeah, you're going to focus that down, and you're going to take out Hippoblocomus if you can. There we go. Alright, and he's asleep, so now you could focus down. Not doing much, but it helps. You can't put Robbin Hood to sleep, unfortunately, so... Revive. Yeah, if Hippoblocomus was awake, that could have been bad, because you could have outpaced Hork. Alright, you're going to attack, and you're going to Paxa again. But yeah, we're definitely abusing our items here. And he woke up, so sleep him. Ooh, way to hang on, man. We just want him to stay asleep so he doesn't add his attack in. That's fine. And now you can jump in on the Robbin Hood. Ooh, this is why I don't want Hippoblocomus awake. Because, yeah, he goes first, and he could take out Hork. Luckily, he's still asleep. Now he's awake, and... Okay, Champ is faster. So we're okay. Oh, thank you. That actually worked out well. But yeah, this is why you want to put him to sleep. The mid-heal... Oh, that's fine with me. You can keep healing your buddy there. Last Packs of Punch. It's okay if we run out of Packs of Punches. It just helps us outpace the healing, that's all. Because it doesn't out-heal. Nice! Good crit from Champ. That definitely is going to help us out. Oh, I forgot to sleep attack you. Worth a shot. There you go. Bring back Champ. But we're about out of our Yiggly's here, right? Oh, we got 2 left. We gotta hope. You stay asleep. And we got this now. This is kind of fun, though, being able to just use a bunch of items to make almost any team work here. Now, again, this may change up once we get to the next tower here, where we have to rescue our wife. But for now, I'm going to see how far just these two can go. If they can make it just like Hooligan and the Bomb Boulder, or if we're going to have to add a party member. Well, we'll have to find out. I'll see you there. Hey guys, just so you guys know, this has been a while since I did recorded the last segment because got a little bit sick, and I'm still a little bit sick. You might be able to tell in my voice, I'm not sure, but just wanted to let you guys know that before starting. Anyway, we picked up our newest party member, Hawkins. Hawkins is, well, Hawkman. It was the next best person I could get for this, and he's actually decent, but he levels up so slow. Oh my gosh. I killed so many liquid metal slimes. You can see the experience values. I didn't even use like any experience modifiers to level him up, and he's still just at level 9. But I decided to see if I could make it through with him, and after I did a couple test runs, yes I can, because he actually has decent attack. He has the same strength as Hork, but he's still growing, and he actually can equip pretty good weapons. Excuse me. But in any case, this is our stats right now. As you can see, Hork and Champ are maxed out. In my original plan, I was not going to have Hawkins. I was going to see if I can beat with just Hork and Champ, but sadly, oddly enough, Pawn 2 seriously can just destroy these two too easily. So we needed a third, which does solidify now I know who my last person is going to be, even though I know you guys already knew. But in any case, here's our setup. Hork's got Dreamblade, Bloodmail, Iron Mask, Bronze Shield. I don't think it's changed too much since last... No, I don't think it's changed at all, no. But a bunch of Yig Leaves just in case, though he shouldn't need them. Hawkins, he can equip the Miracle Sword, and that's actually extremely important, so he could actually stay alive. Because, well... yeah, that's our only self-healing right now. Hawkins eventually does learn a healing spell, but it's not even that great. But for now, it's some self-sustainability. He's got the spiked armor. That's his best armor I could give him at this time. So, a little bit of offense back. This is not going to be permanent or anything. It's just, it works. Iron Helmet and Magic Shield as well. And of course, we got our Packs of Punches and Yig Leaves as necessary. We shouldn't need it for Pawn 1 too much. Pawn 2 is probably where it's more likely going to be necessary here. As for Champ, same gear as last time, I believe. Got the Yig Leaves. The Zenithian Shield's going to be for Pawn 2 because I'm not going to go over my item setup I'm not going to go over my item setup for Pawn 2, so just want to show that off. And a bunch of Packs of Punches because we will need them. By the way, after I use up some Packs of Punches here, Champ will probably have 2 medicinal herbs as well for the next fight, just to keep Hawkins in. Hork is secondary helpful. So, alright, with all that done, let's go ahead and get this fight started here. For not really boss time. This one is the easiest. Even Hork and Champ by themselves were able to do it. But anyway, we're going to start by giving it to Hawkins, because Hawkins has the best attack. But yeah, this one's, like I said, not a big deal. The Kasap, not great. And Champ can help out in attack, even though he's not much. But Champs, unfortunately, has reached their attack levels here, and anyway, that's it for Orc Pawn. But yeah, they reached their attack level, so they're probably not going to be helping significantly in attack power for a while. But anyway, I will go ahead and see you at Pawn 2. Alright, we're here at Pawn 2 now. Why don't we get started? If I do, there is still a chance I might lose, just so you know. So, but if I do, as usual, I will show you the failure first and then the successful run next. But anyway, for sort of boss time, because, well, this one's actually challenging. Somewhat. Anyway, these two are going to attack, and we're going to actually start defensively by using the Zenithian Shield on Champ. Of course, Champ is too slow this time. That was the main problem why Hork and Champ were not able to do this by themselves. Champ is like got a speed tie with the Chimaera pawn, so it's unfortunate really that they can't really do as much. if they were faster, it probably would work. And Hork's probably going to go down soon. So you guys do that, and we got our medicinal herbs now. Kill yourself, champ, first. Oh, you missed! That's not good. This is where we could lose. Yeah, go ahead and use the last one on Hawkins. We don't want Hawkins to go down. Hawkins has less HP than champ, so... Alright, and now at this point, you don't have much else to do, champ, so refresh your bounce. That ain't good. Oh, there we go. Yep, this is what I mean, but this could be the end. Because he has to attack, but we need to revive. Hork's gonna go down, that's why we're not having him Yiggleaf, so... Get champ up. And there goes Hawkins. Now we literally have to hope for champ to do this. Okay, champ actually out of bed for once. Alright, you need to attack. You are going to Yiggleaf Hork, or try to. Wow! That's what I mean. That's what I meant by how difficult this part could be a little bit here. A little bit unlucky, but okay. With that done, I will meet you at our last actual boss fight. Though this ended up being a little bit more challenging. I'll see you there. Alright guys, we're here at Kon now, and well, let's just say he can be easy, he can be difficult. It really depends on what he decides to do. So, the idea here is to have Champ go ahead and use the Zenithian Shield immediately as an offense. Once it's set up, we put Champ in the front and is going to be defending the whole time as a pseudo-tank. That is the hopeful idea. But Hawkins is going to be the ace for here, with Hork being kind of a support in a way. We're just going to have to hope. And now I will be using monsters to Kerplunk twice. The first to get the first phase over, and then he's going to Kerplunk right away, which may or may not heal everybody, but I see that as fair because, you know, we need to... Eventually we're going to have... I mean, the way I see it is it resets everyone back to normal to fight Kon, so... That's how I see it anyway. But otherwise, though, it's pretty simple. We'll just go ahead and fast forward through here a little bit. Enough horsing around. But now it's time to saddle up for death. For boss time! Actual boss time against Kon. Sorry if I'm a little out of it, like I said. Still recovering from sickness. Let's go ahead and Kerplunk. You are going to self-Paxa. You are going to self-Paxa. And you are going to Zenithian. Don't worry about the bounce there. He's indestructible, blah, blah, blah. And Dowager does the thing. Okay. Before I do, we're going to go boop and boop, boop, boop. You're going to Kerplunk. You're going to defend. And you two attack. Alright. There's our reset button. And of course he immediately attacks Hawkins like that. Jeez. But yeah, we gotta use the defending trick here. Sort of like I did with Cursed Korol last Dragon Quest IV run. Also, I was hoping that you would target Champ a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and actually use Zenithian Shield because it should be wearing off soon. Luckily, Hawkins should get enough healing back most times. Most times. I should have put some medicinal herbs in there, huh? You're going to defend, and hopefully he won't go down, but we do have revival if we need to. Oh boy. He should almost... There you go. Yeah, there is still a little bit of strategy to that, though, that's for sure. But, okay. We did it. Kon is gone, and now we have a while before we have to deal with, well, Ladja and Slon and Bjorn here, so... I will see you there next. Oh, right, experience. Well, I'll see you there. Okay, guys, sorry, just a first heads up. My mic's having some issues right now, so My voice might not be as loud as it normally should be. Sorry about that. In any case, we are here at Bjorn first because, well, this group can take on like Slon, but Ladja just takes forever if we try to taking him on. So I decided, no, we need the final key right now. So we're gonna go after Bjorn, and we actually have a unique way to deal with him. At least one unique advantage. But anyway, I maxed out Hawkins because I had a hard time against Ladja, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna max him out. Still didn't work, so that's why he's maxed out now for Bjorn. And Bjorn is actually not as bad as I thought he would be, thanks to doing some item manipulation here and there. In any case, Hawkins here maxes out at 30. He has decent HP. His agility's practically maxed. It's just not quite there. Strength is decent. Resilient. He's pretty well-rounded, and that's why he's taking the lead in the party. Hork here, he was maxed out, but he's gotten better stuff for himself. And as for Champ, I actually gave him life seeds trying to see if that would help. It really doesn't. I probably wasted the life seeds on him, but well, he could survive a little longer at least. It's something, but that's the only thing that's really going for him. Now, for item setup. Hawkins still has the Miracle Sword, but we've gotten quite a few upgrades. I think the Dragon Shield and everything else is, I think, is upgraded here. Hades Helm, Dragon Shield for some resistance here, Magic Armor for more resistances, Elfin Charm we picked up over in Fairy Lay. But for this fight, he's going to need the Zenithian Shield, because we're going to be using Fairy Foils. And the Zenithian Shield will keep Hawkins' defense from going down, or at least lower the chances. It will lower his damage output some, but Hork will actually be participating here. My original plan was just to have Hork and Champ die, help setting up Hawkins, and Hawkins solo this, but they actually could stay alive decently well, like, except for Champ, but it's okay. But anyway, yeah, we'll be using the Fairy Foil, but what's also important is Yig Leaves, and Yigdu for the emergency oh shit button heal, and a Pax a Punch in case everyone else goes down and we really need it. I probably could just replace that with an extra Yig Leaf because it's probably more important. Because Champ's going to die a lot, but Champ's still going to be useful. As for Hork, he's now got the Icicle Dirk. That's his best weapon we can get for now. Devil Armor, which I think is actually his best armor. I might be mistaken. Thinking Cap and the Dark Shield, which we picked up from the Talon Tower, I think it's called. Wherever you have to fight Ladja and Slon. We picked that up there. I think the Devil Armor was the same too when we got it there. And Thinking Cap you could buy, so yeah. Good Image, I'm leaving it on him. He has 0 luck, so may as well give him some. But he'll be using the Fairy Foil, and the good news is he does not need Bounce because Hork is immune to Sap. So he just has the Fairy Foil in the beginning, and then he actually can tank pretty well. It's one of those rare cases where, hell yeah, dude, you can tank. That's great. So I'm pretty happy for him. He's also loaded with Yig Leaves because he's going to be... I prefer him to be the one to revive Champ. And Pax a Punch in case he goes down. He could Pax it himself up or something. Now for Champ, Champ's actually going to be useful even while in his deaths. Because I took away his weapon so he can hold more. He's going to be Zenithian Swording whenever Bjorn decides to buff himself up. And Staff of Salvation, he's going to be healing Hork, trying to keep Hork alive. He'll heal himself if he's the only one hurt, but generally he's here to help keep everyone else alive while letting himself die. We're really reliant on those Yig Leaves, though. He has a couple Yig Leaves just in case Hawkins or Hork does die and Champ somehow does survive. He is pretty fast thanks to giving him the Meteorite Bracer. He did not get significant upgrades, unfortunately. We got the Hermes hat from the Fairy Lay TNT board, and I think everything else we've just had since Gen 2. So... yeah, he doesn't get very good armor, unfortunately. But yeah, he's got his Pax of Punches because he'll be setting up Hawkins and Hork right in the beginning. And like I said, the Yig Leaves in case everyone dies. But, alright, that's it for them. As for monsters, he's going to use Kerplunk from the beginning, which will most likely heal 2 of these guys at least. I don't think that matters much, though. It's 1 round. Kerplunk is useful for that reason. And after this, we will be getting our 4th party member because we do need them, and they should be pretty overpowered. That's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. But, alright, I'll meet you at the start of the fight because the intro to this is long. And it's boss time against Bjorn the Behemoose. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go ahead and have you Kerplunk. You are going to Zenithian Shield. You're going to Fairy Foil. And you are going to Paxa up Hawkins. Yeah, here comes the Terrible Lightning, which is where the heal's going to help a couple of them, not Hawkins, though. Alright, now you're going to start doing Fairy Foil. You're going to Fairy Foil. And you are going to... Do you need to heal? No, you're going to Paxa Hork. Alright. That sucks. Alright. For this, you're going to self-heal. You're going to do one more Fairy Foil to finish it off. And you're going to Staff of Salvation Hork. And if Champ goes down, it's fine. You did need that bounce for the Kasap anyway, too. Let's see. Now, you're only at one level of Fairy Foil, so we're going to do this. You finish your Fairy Foil so you can attack, and now you can heal yourself. And I'm glad you did. You actually survived, and that extra HP did help. You have one more Fairy Foil to do. You're going to actually keep the attack going, and you need to heal yourself. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay if he goes down. Now, you're going to attack. You are going to Yiggly Champ. Because we have the Miracle Sword to help you out. But that's also really good defense now you have. Now, you can just bounce back up. You're going to attack. And at this point, you don't have much to do. So you're going to actually defend. Just to keep yourself alive more. Defend is very useful. Okay. You two can attack. You defend. It's actually good if he attacks Hawkins. Because Hawkins can just self-heal. Very good. Alright. You two attack, and now you gotta help heal Hork. Mainly Hork is the only one that's really gonna need healing. But Hawkins can actually use mid-heal to help give us more healing power if we need it. But generally, I'm not too worried even if Hork dies, though, too much. It's really just about keeping Hawkins alive. That's fine. You go ahead and do that, and you're gonna go ahead and Yiggly Champ. Hork should survive the next two hits. The breath attack's the worst, because unfortunately, Champ and Hork do not have any resistances whatsoever. Yeah, you two keep attacking, and try to keep Hork alive. Alright, Bounce is down. Please don't Kasap. Okay, good. But yeah, even Hork is actually being useful here, and I love it. Alright. Oh, wait, no. You need to bounce. Okay, we're right there. Keep that bounce up. It is super duper important. That's fine. And you are immune. Very good. I'm glad you put the bounce up. Alright, another Yiggleaf over. If Hawkins has to help revive, that would suck, but it does happen. Alright, that's one buff, but he was already completely Kasap sober. Alright. Why don't you just heal up Hork? He's at neutral HP, and defense, and now he's at one stage lower. That's fine. Yeah. Keep Hork up. It's okay if Champ goes down, so... Essentially, we're just expending all of our Yigglies. It's ridiculous. You do need to have a lot of casino tokens for this if you want to actually do it this way. Nice. Alright. Champ's probably going to go down. Oh, he didn't double attack. Okay, good. You can actually heal yourself now. If you don't have to revive, then I'd rather not. That's okay, and we gotta put bounce up. I gotta remember that. Good. Alright. Bounce, attack, and heal Hork. Now, if Hawkins was low on HP as well, this is where we would Yigdu. Good for the bounce. Yeah, you both can just keep attacking. You can heal yourself this time. But we're doing some very good damage here. And there you go! Oh, that went better than my test run. Alright. With that, we're going to get the final key. And we... Oh, God, what the fuck was that? Okay, that was weird. I was not expecting that. So when I was leveling Hawkins, it takes a lot of experience. And I put the experience modifier on. That's kind of what happened here. I do that whenever I need to level up people with very high experience values. And this was at like times 16, I think. So that's why it's up that high. To give you an idea, though, Hawkins does need a lot of experience, like a lot of metal slimes. That's why I did that, because holy shit. I'll show you the experience in the... you can actually check it on the attributes when I went over it in the beginning. But anyway, I will meet you with our new party member at Slon. See you there. Okay, guys. We're going to do Ladja first this time because, well, I'm here and I'm already prepared for him. I already knew I could beat Slon, so we're going to just rip the band-aid off and go for him first. He's probably going to be the longest fight. But we can beat him as long as some things work out in our favor. And I have to do some unorthodox stuff in order to get through this fight. So, here's our stuff. We got our new party member, Archie, the Archdemon. And he's pretty good. He's going to be my too good to use character for this run. I've been kind of doing that, where I start with some scraps and end with someone really strong, and Archie is pretty good. As you can see, even at level 4, he's only a little behind Hawkins in HP, a little more in MP, but that'll eventually, work itself out. And, well, we can go over the stats. We already knew about how Hawkins is doing in stats right now, but Archie's not far behind. Attack-wise, is 40 down, but it's still reliable enough attack. And he also has some spells, too. He has Kaboom, and he also has Inferno, which won't be helpful in this fight, but can be helpful in the future, because I think that's the same amount of damage that a Dragon Staff will actually do. So, at least we have that. Dragon Staff's Fire Breath, I should say, anyway. And then, of course, we have Hork and Champ, who have not changed. For our item setup, this is where things are going to be very different. Alright, I don't think equipment change was done for Hawkins, but we do have the fairy foils, because they're not needed, but they are very helpful. You're going to need those for oh shit moments, but also we're going to start in the beginning to getting defense on a little bit of everybody, just so we could have a chance to survive a little better. And then, of course, a bunch of Yigglies, which we may need to use, and a Pax-a-Punch for themselves, because the beginning is going to be weird. Yigdu, in case everyone's hurt and I can't heal everybody at once. It's that oh shit button. Now, let's take a look at Archie. Archie has the Ionosphere. It's his best weapon I can get at this time, other than a Hella Hammer, which I'd rather not chance with. I've done my cursed run already in Dragon Quest IV. I don't need to move it over to here just quite yet. But technically, it's slightly more powerful. But he also has magic armor, helpful. Flame shield, not helpful in this fight, but it's decent at least. Thinking cap, alright. And an elfin charm that we picked up as well. But fairy foil as usual, a bunch of Yigglies, and of course Pax-a-Punches. Hork, nothing changed equipment-wise, but they do have the fairy foil, but I don't know if they'll be using it, because we're going to have them using the Staff of Salvation. Mostly. In emergencies, I'll take control of him, but I'm going to have him on focus on healing for the majority of the fight, except for the beginning where I'll put one defense up on him just to help out. That's the only time we're going to be doing that, though. And now you may be wondering, well, if he's going to be the healer, what's Champ going to do? Well, Champ does not have their weapons, so they're not attacking. No, they're going to be Zenithian shielding, because if they get double Kefrizzled, even if one Kefrizzled might kill them, but there's a chance they could survive, but double hits just basically would outright kill Champ. So, Zenithian Shield will be our starting move, and then anytime that Ladja uses Bounce, we're going to be using the Zenithian Sword to bait out another Bounce spell. It's similar to what I've done with Korol in the past. I think I've done that with Ladja in past challenge runs, but my mind's a little fuzzy, so either way, we're going to be using some AI manipulation to get through this. Fairy foil, of course, as well, just to help his defense, and Pax-a-Punches in case someone goes down and we need to redo it. But also Yigglies. Most likely Hork is the one to go down, but you never know. Also, before I forget, we're going to switch you off of focus on healing just for the first time. Alright, with that all said, let's get started. It doesn't matter what you say, because now it's time to fight. Ladja, let's do this. Alright, so everyone, first turn. Fairy foil, fairy foil, fairy foil, and bounce. Oh, look, he's bouncing too. Alright. We only want one defense up on Hork, because otherwise we need him to be focused on healing. You're going to fairy foil again, you're going to fairy foil again. You are going to go ahead and fairy foil yourself. That's fine. Okay. Now two of them is enough because three will max you out. But so you're gonna go ahead and Pax-a-Punch yourself, Pax-a-Punch yourself, and you're gonna go ahead and Zenithian Sword, get that bounce off of him. Not that where you need it down, but it's gonna be helpful. Alright, you two can attack, and you could Fairy Foil again to get your defense up. You do want to max out Champ's defense at least. Alright, not great. That's fine. We're actually going to have you help out with healing on Archie. You're going to just keep attacking, and you're going to redo and bounce. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, but he's got it covered. One Staff of Salvation covers Champ decently well. You two attack, and he has not rebounced, so why don't you get your last Fairy Foil up? Okay. Yeah, Ladja has smart AI, so he will not target Champ with his Kefrizzle when he bounces up. And at this point, you've exhausted all your options. Bounce is not up. Actually, I might have missed it. So, you know what? Do that for fun. But otherwise, Champ will be defending in other cases. Thank you. Alright, he didn't rebounce, so go ahead and just defend. Now, a thing you could do is when you have someone defending is put them in the front of the party so they're targeted more. But I'd rather not do that. Okay, this is a case where you're going to go ahead and actually mid-heal. I'd rather Hork go down over Archie. So we're going to actually mid-heal Archie. And you are just going to defend. Hork survived! Cool! Get another mid-heal on Archie, even though Archie's not the better attacker, and you're going to re-Zenithian Shield. Okay, we got a sword hit that down. Good, good. Alright, we're in safe territory now. I did not have to use the Yigdu yet. I was very tempted, but we're okay. Alright. Good. And also the reason why Hork is great for this healing is because he's slower. Alright, he did not rebounce, so you can defend. We want Champ's HP to last as long as we can. Very good. You can keep doing it. Alright. In case I missed it or something, I might want a Zenithian Shield, but actually... Yeah, no, we'll just Zenithian Shield just in case. It doesn't hurt too bad. You two can attack, and you can defend. Right now, Ladja's not doing much to harm here. Okay, we're okay. That's survivable, unless they both get double Kefrizzled. I think Archie has some resistance. So, yeah, can do that. Yeah, he's not as particular about his bounce spell, but still, it is worthwhile taking it down anytime he does that. Hork might go down. Oh, cool. Alright, you need to help out Hork. And your shield's still doing good. Yeah, just defend. He hasn't... Now he bounced. Okay. It wastes an action anytime he does decide to use it, so... Now you both can attack, and you can sword him in. And we're probably... Yeah, and... Is that Champ's death? Almost! Jeez. Yeah, get your shield up. Alright. I may Yigdu this time. Okay. Yeah, this is a case where I think I'm going to go ahead and Yigdu. We should almost be done with him, I think. So, we may as well. I debated on giving that to Champ, but I was afraid Champ might die first, so... It probably would have been better, though. Alright, you guys could do that. Why don't you... He didn't bounce, so you get your bounce up. Just refresh it. I kind of wish I shielded this time instead, but that's not too bad. Alright. You two just keep attacking, and you can defend, because I'm not too worried about Champ. And, again, if Hork dies, it's not the worst. I was hoping he'd bounce again. Unless he did and I forgot. There's a good chance of that. You need to heal your... Well, no, you have the sword. I'm going to say you don't need to. And just in case, why don't we do this, because I don't remember. Okay, you do that, and why don't you re-shield? I probably don't need to. I'm losing count of things a little. Alright. Definitely gonna need help heal this time. Champ's gonna have to defend this time. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble now. Oh, but we did it. Okay, well done, guys. Oh, we did have to get a little lucky there, but like, I think we would have survived, but it would have been a really tough one. Like, probably a couple of people would be down when we defeated him, but that's it for Ladja. We're all set here. Excuse me. And Archie levels up. Cool, and yeah, Archie gets some really nice levels. Strength plus 10, holy shit. And learns Kasap. Good for him. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and do a quick Lon fight with Slon, not Lon, and then we're going to move on from there. So I will see you there. Okay, we're here at Slon. Nothing really changed other than Archie's level up. So we're just going to get this fight started. This is going to be very easy. And that's why I'm not even going to show the setup. To be honest, I think I should probably be doing this in advance. It's like doing Ladja before Slon in the future, but whatever. In any case, for this, well, these two are just going to attack. Actually, why don't you try Infernoing, see if that's any better. And Hork is actually going to do his sultry dance. Yeah, be sexy for them. And don't worry, Champ's on Staff of Salvation duty this time, but he's also going to Pax a Punch up Archie. $72, interesting. Okay, he's boogieing this time. 72 with Inferno, that's good. You just keep doing that. Let's see. 140, okay, yeah, it's better to attack. Alright, you two attack. Try to sultry again, because it messed up. And why don't you throw a Paxa over at Hawkins. Alright, he's boogieing. Yeah, we're good. And this is literally all you have to do. Nice and easy. And just rinse and repeat. I don't think you have anything else you could do, so sure, why not? Throw your boomerang. I got the boomerang from Fairy Lay. See, even that 42 is not bad. Alright, boop, 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 and boop. Yeah. It's cool that he's actually... Oh, that he's actually susceptible to all this, though. Why don't you defend this on Champ? Just in case. Okay. And then you just keep Archie up. But yeah, this will be over in a very short amount of time. I'm actually... Yeah, there we go. It's actually kind of like a breather. And I don't think the others are going to be too hard either, in all things considered. It really was just Ladja that was the most troublesome because he has 2 attacks, possibly. Everyone else just has 1, except for what's his name, Bjorn. But Bjorn ended up being not so bad for our trio. So anyway, that's it for here. Next up is Queen Ferz and then King Korol, I believe. See you there. Okay, guys. We're here now to do the Queen Ferz fight. This should be pretty easy, because they only attack once. And in fact, I think King Korol's not going to be too bad either. It'll be probably challenging, but not too bad. Haven't done a test run for that yet. Anyway, for this one, we had to bring the hero along, so we're excluding our Mushroom Man Champ, because, well, he can't survive as well, and doesn't really contribute as much to the party. So, Hawkins, Archie, and Hork are going to have to handle it. Don't think any new levels happen, but here's a little quick overview of how stat-wise everyone's doing. And now for the items, they don't really matter too much, but, you know, they have the same equipment. Main thing is, everyone needs to have at least 1 Pax a Punch, though. Don't worry about the TNT ticket, I just didn't put it away. Yig Leaves are always a necessary thing, too, but yeah, Pax a Punch. And Hork's going to play healer again for this one, because it's better for him too. Hawkins is going to help out healing, however, though, because every now and then it's going to be a little too much damage going on. I technically could have everyone use the foils, the swords that give you the self buff and all that to help mitigate some damage, but honestly, it's not really worth it. So, yeah, but Hork's going to also Pact a Punch himself because he'll be attacking or healing. It depends. But in any case, that's all. Why don't we just go ahead and get started? I'm just going to fast forward. 2 no's and 2 yeses. So, no, no. I say that all the time just to make sure I don't mess up, because otherwise I'll get cursed by accident because I said yes to everything. Alright, Queen Ferz. Time to die. For boss time! Alright, first things first. Go ahead and kerplunk monsters. It's fine. Everyone else, just gonna Paxa themselves up. By the way, Hork could equip the spear that Archie has too, but I decided not to, just for fun. A little bit different. Plus, Hork is helping less when it comes to attacking anyway. But once you Pax a Punch him, we're going to set him to focus on healing, so these two can just focus on attacking. That's fine. He should heal himself, yeah. He's at the point, I'm not sure which, of his levels where he sometimes does not heal himself, he'll prioritize others instead of himself, so that can be a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be going based on a ratio, maybe. Like, he totally should be healing himself more, but he'd rather heal the others or something, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that's one example there, right there. This is a case where I'm actually gonna... You know what? Let's risk it. These two could just attack. That's fine. But yeah, he's still prioritizing healing them. I guess because he has more max HP than them, but that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe he's just being nice, who knows. It's also making me nervous, so now I'm going to go ahead and heal him, because it's bothering me. And now I'm glad I did. Okay, at least he prioritized himself this time. I'm not sure why they do that, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, we're at a point where he'll probably help attack now. Also, that Miracle Sword's definitely doing some nice work here. Make it a little easier on Hork, at least. Are you gonna... Yeah, he's prioritizing them again, and it bothers me. I'm gonna see if he'll go down. Are you gonna heal yourself finally? Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, you're making me nervous, Hork. I'm barely paying attention to the fact that this guy is like beating on us. I'm just going all out on the attack. Yeah, just in case. He doesn't have quite the HPs to last. But anyway, there you go. Very simple for the most part. Now, I imagine King Korol's going to have a little bit more to it, but that's okay. But I'll see you there. Alright guys, we're now at King Korol. And yeah, it's not too bad. There's only a couple dicey moments, but everyone has a pretty good jobs of what they're going to do. No new levels, so I'm not going to show that off, but I will show off our item setup. Hawkins has the same stuff, but he's mostly going to be Yig-leafing. We have a Pax a Punch just in case I feel like dealing it, but I generally won't be. He does have a Yig-do, though, for emergencies, which we probably will need to use. So, next up, Archie, basically the same thing. Bunch of Yig-leaves, a couple Pax a Punches as a maybe, but otherwise, he's mostly just going to be, well, he's actually going to be using his spells in this case, where possible. Because his spells actually do better damage than his physical. Hork is going to stay on the healing because he can actually take it. If I could spare it, well, I probably could spare it if I wanted to. Give the Dark Shield to Archie so he can keep casting. You know what? Let's do a live experiment here, because defense doesn't matter in this fight, come to think of it, since his attack's always a crit. So you know what? Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm surprised I never thought of that. Though I am going to go ahead and make sure this is in the first spot, just in case I have to take control of him. But for the most part, he's just on auto-healing duty. As for Champ's going to mostly be sitting out. He did get his Cobra Claw, which has him now have one more attack than Hork now, which is kind of funny. But Hork will eventually beat that once he gets his next best weapon, I think. In any case, Champ comes out whenever King Korol has their bounce spell up, because we want to make sure he uses bounce a lot. Otherwise, everything else is, he might use the Pax a Punches, or he might Elfin Elixir Archie if he needs it. But that's about it, all he's going to be doing. Champ's going to be in and out. Anyway, that's all of it for setup, so let's go ahead and fight King Korol. who is probably one of the more fair bosses, because he only attacks once, he has a set pattern mostly, he won't repeat the same thing in a row. And it's generally easy. So, boss time against King Korol. Alright, so, to start, let's switch you out. Okay, so first things first, for you, well, we could swoosh, actually, come to think of it, because swoosh does pretty good damage. We're going to actually have you, we're going to have him, no, we're not going to have you Kaboom. We're going to have you Dark Shield. There you go, decent damage, and that's why I did the Dark Shield. Alright, he used Bounce, so immediately, you're going to have to attack this time. You are going to be able to Kaboom because you're slower than Champ, and also Archie's immune to Kaboom, so, and you're going to go ahead and Zynthian. Ah, of course he defended, though. Alright, let's see, now we're switching you out, and let's see, go ahead and Kaswoosh, you Kaboom, and that should be good. Oh, right, because he's immune, the Dark Shield does nothing. Good to know. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. But yeah, once Archie runs out of MP, Inferno does more damage than his physical right now, too, because King Korol does have a lot of defense. Alright, this is where we actually do need to do some healing. But because he just did that, it's only the Cold Breath that Champ really has to worry about. Because he did that, we're going to have you now come in, and you're going to go ahead and attack. You don't have any more Kabooms left, so you can go ahead and Inferno. And we're going to have you go ahead and Toxic Punch, Toxic Punch? Elfin Elixir? Yeah, Elfin Elixir Archie. I expected something like that. Alright. Now, switch you out because they can go ahead and do another Cold Breath, so... But anyway, go ahead and just attack. Inferno. I should have Kaboomed, that was my bad. But that's still decent damage. Alright. I did not mean to do Kaswoosh. I am actually going to mid-heal for safety here. We're going to go ahead and mid-heal yourself. And you are going to go ahead and Kaboom. It's okay if they bounce. That's why I did that, because I was expecting something like that. Alright, because he did that, we're going to switch you in now. We're going to have you go ahead and mid-heal Archie, so he doesn't get one shot. You're going to Kaboom. And you're going to Pax Punch Hawkins, maybe to force in a Disruptive Wave. That's a shame. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Elfin Elixir is really not that useful, but it's more like, hey, it's something for Champ to do as extra things, so... Otherwise, Champ really doesn't have anything. It's not worth using a Dragon Staff here. Alright, for this, go ahead and mid-heal... Actually, you know what? No, you go ahead and attack. You're going to go ahead and Kaboom again. I'm glad I got the attack in. That's why I did that, actually. Alright. Go ahead and spare a mid-heal for Archie. Archie's just going to Inferno now. Oh, bounces up. Oh, nice. You're attacking now, too. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to worry too much about the MP of Hawkins. So... You go ahead and Inferno, and you're going to Disruptive Wave. Oh, I forgot. Duh! This is why Champ's out here. I did it dumb. That's my bad. Okay, anyway. You did your Disruptive Wave. Now Kaswoosh! And you Inferno. That's fine. We're doing very good damage right now, so... I'm going to say spare a mid-heal for Hork in case of breath. And I'm glad I did. Alright, we're in okay shape, but now that you just did the Cold Breath, I'm going to send you out. And I'm going to have you actually just do it. Now, you go ahead and do a mid-heal. Mid-heal him because right now he's in danger of being one-shot by a critical hit. Inferno, and why don't you spare a Pax of Punch again on Hawkins? And that's why you do that. Okay. Now, switch back. Oh, whoops. My bad. Yeah, wagon tricks are very helpful. I'm going to actually have you attack, though. We should be okay. Why don't you go ahead and Inferno? I'm glad you got the attacking, because you got the self-heal that way. Alright. Yeah, we don't need to mid-heal right now. So go ahead and attack and Inferno. Ooh, you bounced. Okay, cool. I'm not positive, but I believe he can't Cold Breath after bounce, but I might be wrong, and Champ might suffer for it. If he does, oh well. It's not the end of the world. Go ahead and Inferno and Zenithian. Okay, yeah. But yeah, it just distracts and messes with the AI, so if you can do that, it's a great idea. Don't need to spare a heal. Okay. Eventually, Archie's going to have a better attack, so that's okay. Alright. Do I want to risk a swoop? Nah, just attack. I was saying risk because I feel like the MP might be important. You never know. Alright, but anyway, you did the bounce, so go ahead and bring him out. Yeah, you don't use Kaswoosh right now. Yep. I think I'm going to Kaswoosh after this, though. But we should almost be done. This does take a bit. That is true, but I do think we almost got him. Nice damage. Yeah, bounce would also be helpful here too, but I decided against it. It's just too much to juggle, so. Alright, you just did kaboom, but everyone's in decent health. You're good. Yeah, anyone with high defense and can't be sapped, you're better off with skills usually. Alright, Hork will barely survive a critical hit, so go ahead and Kaswoosh one more time. Oh wait, that was just after a Cold Breath too, so hang on. Yeah, Kaswoosh, Inferno, and even though you probably don't need it, Elfin Elixir of the Archons. Okay, kind of worth it after all. Alright, switch him back out. Why don't you go ahead and get that Kaswoosh in, and this should be about it, right? It was a low roll. Alright, you're in just the right amount of health. Go ahead and mid-heal Hork, and you go ahead and do that. Okay, good. We're good. That bounce spell could have been a breath attack, so I think we're okay. We don't need a mid-heal. Oh wait, no, don't do that. We were disruptive waving. And I'm glad I didn't now. I think he'll defend more if you keep disruptive waving him, so yeah. That's okay. Alright, swoosh it, and Inferno. Come on. I guess that Elfin Elixir was worth it after all. But yeah, Hork is making a very good slow healer, so I appreciate this. Alright, ouchie's time. This might be Yigdu territory, even though we're almost done. But anyway, you just did that. Nah, Kaswoosh anyway. Ooh, wait, no, we can't do that. Archie's in critical shit territory here. Why don't you Yigdu? Inferno. You don't have any more packs of punches anyway. You know what? It's a free moment. Get it in attacking. There you go. Yep, that didn't matter much. Alright. Yeah, basically spare your moments here. But go ahead and Kaswoosh and Inferno. Otherwise, this is not going to be too bad. Come on. He just has a lot of HP. That's all it is. I thought we'd be done by now. I feel like it was done earlier, but then again, I was fast-forwarding when I was doing my test run, so kind of makes sense. Alright, you bounced. Can't choose Kaswoosh. Have to tell myself this. But I do love doing this to him. Because as you can see, the threat is not very bad. It's like, you might... The Yigdu I probably didn't need to do, but it was still a good idea to do. I probably could have gotten away with mid-heals instead. But we're almost there. Just keep swooshing and infernoing. Oh, come on. I thought I was close, but I guess I wasn't. Anyway, you bounced, so got to attack instead. At least your Hawkins' attack is generally going to be better than Kaswoosh. It has a chance to be. It has a decent chance to be also better. So yeah. Ooh, is this a breath? Oh no, it's a crit. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Yeah, once we get the Sage Stone, Hork's gonna be a great healer. Actually, I think, at least a decent one for a while. Yeah, go ahead and Kaswoosh. Go down, damn it! Finally! Jeez, that thing, that was getting annoying. But okay, King Korol is done for. And Archie's getting a level, because he's the only one that can level right now. HP, nice. Any good strength? Oh, pretty good strength. Okay, yeah, his attack's going up. But, alright, that's it for here. Next up, all we have left is Ladja, Nimzo, and then Estark himself. I'll see you there. Okay guys, we're here for the Ladja fight, and this one is doable, but we still might lose, because there's a bit of a luck factor. Anyway, you might not be able to see Archie's level, so here's a quick thing. He's level 8 now, don't worry, we're going to get healed after we jump in. And he's got his mega attack and defense now. He's doing very well here. He needs a lot of different things, but anyway, I'm just going to go over our stats real quick just to let you see them. I'm not going to talk over them, just there you go. But anyway, yeah, Archie's now can take the lead. He's got better defenses than Hawkins. Hawkins is still basically our number 2 helper here, though. Really good with everything, and Hork is going to just be Sage Stoning while Champ jumping in every now and then. So here's our items. I upgraded everybody as best I can. Great bow for the Archie here. That's I think his best weapon that I can get him, at least that I'm aware of. He might be able to equip the flail, but I don't know if I'll be giving it to him. Hela's armor is needed for this fight, but in random encounters, I'll use the magic armor because I want him to be a little faster. But he's already kind of slow, so it kind of works for him to be the slowest anyway. And we just need the extra breath resistance. He's got a great helm, and we picked up the Ogre Shield just a moment ago, so Hawkins can take some breath attacks a little bit better now. Elfin Charm, it doesn't really matter much, I just threw it on him. He's also going to be our Stolo Staff user because Hork can't be paralyzed or killed either, so, well, with instant death I mean. So it's better to just have him focus on healing while Archie does the unparalyzing, but otherwise Archie will be primarily attacking. Of course, a bunch of Yigglyleaves, and we're going to start with the Pack-a-Punch on both Archie and Hawkins. They're going to do it to themselves. Speaking of which, Hawkins got him the Silver Shield to help him with some fire-based attacks, but that's about it. Magic Armor's best I can get him for, I think that's his best armor he can get. Hades Helm for a little extra defense. I think he might be able to equip the Liquid Metal Helm, I don't remember. But keep on the Miracle Sword to help him stay in. We also got an extra Staff of Salvation, so I might use that to let him save MP over mid-heal. But he's also got a Pack-a-Punch, as mentioned, got a bunch of Yigglyleaves, and the Yig-Do in case everyone's in trouble. Just in case. It's always good to have that emergency button. As for Hork, Hork upgraded. As you can see, he's got the Hellsaver. He doesn't get any armor that lets him resist anything, so defense is the next best thing. So, he's got the Devil's Armor and the Metal King Shield. I did a lot of grinding for that, actually. I need to go and attack a bunch of, the equivalent of imposters, the guys that transform into us. I don't remember their name, but a bunch of those, and that way they dropped the mini medals, so I was able to get enough for him to get the Metal King Shield. If I just waited a little longer, I could have got a free Sword of Healing, a Miracle Sword here, but oh well. And Thinking Cap, I think, is the best he's going to get, at least that I'm aware of. Good image for shits and giggles. Sage Stone, he's going to be mainly using that, but he has some Yigglyleaves just in case and a Moonwarp Bulb in case I really do need him to undo someone's paralyzed. Only Hawkins and Champ can be paralyzed anyway, but you never know. Anyway, for Champ got his Cobra Claw, but I think he had that a while ago. And he's got a Great Helm. That's the best of his upgrades, but we're keeping him on the Meteorite Bracer because he's decently fast at least. He's going to be sniping in for a Staff of Salvation to heal everybody once in a while. Heal somebody. Spot heal. Yigglyleaves, of course. Moonwarp Bulb, same reason, in case I really need him to undo Hawkins or something. And a Pack-a-Punch in case Hawkins and Archie go down so I can go ahead and give him one more Pax a Punch again. I was debating on the Dragon Step and the Zenithian Sword. I'm probably going to replace those, though, because I wasn't sure if this... I don't think this Ladja does use Bounce, but I had it just in case, and no, I didn't never notice it, so... Next time you see it, expect a couple more Pax a Punches right here, just so you guys know. But yeah, Champ is not going to stay active in the fight. He's going to pop in and pop out. If he dies, it's not the end of the world. So, but alright, that's our party. I will meet you at the start of the Ladja fight because there's a lot of filler in between. So, see you there. Oops, a little bit of delay there. But it's boss time against Bishop Ladja, the final fight. First things first. Keep focused on healing on Hork so he can keep passively healing us. That way I don't have to deal with it. We're going to go ahead and just kerplunk. We're going to have you Pax a Punch yourself, and you're going to go Pax a Punch yourself as well. That's fine. A little bit of free tanking there, but that's fine. And then we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're leaving Champ out of it for now. Anyway, we're going to actually start off with a couple buffs because we will need it. We don't need to do anything else with you, so you can actually just attack. Hawkins might go, yeah. This is the case where I'll bring in a Champ, though. We're going to go ahead and set up another buff, and why don't you use that Moonwort Bulb on Hawkins, because you're the next fastest. Champ shouldn't go down, but he's going to be hurt. Luckily that Sage Stone goes reach in the wagon as well. Alright, that was just 2 buffs, that's all we really need to do. The third one's kind of superfluous. Superfluous? Whatever, I don't know how to say it. But anyway, now we could just... yeah, we're at okay HP, we could just attack. Good. Okay, that's not the worst. Okay, now in this case, I'm going to bring up Champ again. These two are going to attack, and you go ahead and heal Hork. Just to help him out. Champ might go down. Alright, this is a case where I do want to keep Champ out. You're going to attack, and you go ahead and heal Hork up, because Hork needs it. That's fine. Okay. I think I can... yeah. Oh, no, I can't bring Champ out yet. His HP's not quite there yet. Okay. You guys just go ahead and attack. I think Hawkins is going to get the health back there. That's fine. Okay. Now Champ can come out now. I'm glad I actually gave him those life seeds now. But yeah, he's there to just jump in, do quick heals if needed. That's actually perfectly fine. Now I can get Champ out of here. But yeah, this is what we're going to do, just to protect poor Champ, because Champ cannot take the hits. Ah, the paralyzed. Alright. We don't need any additional healing, so yeah, you go ahead and just undo. Doesn't matter. The other two can't be done too, like that. Nice hit there, Hork. Yeah, Hork can actually help out to attack every now and then, so that's not bad, but not worth giving him Pax a Punch. He does have decent attack at least. Nice. But yeah, right now, not bad. Damn. You know, in my practice run, Hawkins wasn't getting that as much. Alright, this is a case where bring out Champ. You're going to have to Stolos him. And why don't you spend a heal on Hawkins, yeah. Champ's about to get paralyzed. He almost always does. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to Stolos step Champ, but he can attack now. It's good to have 2 attackers, at least. Or 3 in that case. Now we can switch him out and keep going. Yeah, the trouble that comes if he gets paralyzed and hurt badly, if Champ gets both paralyzed and hurt, because there's not much you could do about that. You might have to let him die in that case. No. Why don't we go ahead and bring out Champ again. I think Hawkins will be fine, but just in case. Oh boy. Double paralyzed. I wish he would use the what do you call it? I can't think of the name right now. The herb, the Moonwort Bulb, on his own, but he doesn't. Okay, you go ahead and Stillos Champ. I think you can get away with attacking. That's good. Less good, but we'll be okay because of Sage Stone. I kind of like this. This is a fun little extra strategy. But now Champ can make his exit, and these two can attack. We're going to need to heal Hork. But we have a steady attack plan at least. Yeah, you two can attack, and you go ahead and heal out Hork. Oh boy. Hope he doesn't follow it up with anything too bad. Alright. Not the worst. This is a case where we're going to have you go ahead and heal yourself, and you are going to risk yourself to heal Hork. It's better to risk Champ then. At least Hawkins got to dodge that one. Here's an unfortunate thing. We're going to have to leave Champ in, I think. Champ might actually just go down, unfortunately, too. But I have to. I don't want to just bother healing with him. He should survive this. Barely. Yes. Alright, get out of here and take some free healing, hopefully, if Hork decides to Sage Stone. Oh, no, we got it! That's actually a little faster than I thought it would, but yeah. Nice. I'm pleasantly surprised there. But okay, that's it for Ladja. All we have left is Nimzo. I may do some level grinding for Archie if I need to, but otherwise I shall see you there. Okay guys, we're here at Nimzo, and I didn't really need to level up too much. I got like a couple levels, but here's our stats. Archie hit level 10, which does give him the access to the meditation skill. He'll be utilizing that quite often. But otherwise, nothing really else has changed for everybody else. Here's our stats as a quick rundown, just in case you guys want a refresher. Let's go over our items, because both parts of Nimzo are going to be a little bit on the difficult side, though manageable. I think the last one is more luck-based than anything. But anyway, Archie still got his usual gear here. He's going to be filled with a bunch of Yigglies, but also Elfin Elixirs for the final phase, because the Elfin Elixirs are going to help with our... letting us cast more, really, because Hawkins and Archie's damage is better when they're casting spells. That's the plan, anyway. As for Hawkins here, Hawkins has the Staff of Salvation, same gear though, otherwise though. Bunch of Yiggleaves, then the emergency Yigdo. I might actually replace 2 Yiggleaves with... No, wait, I won't replace, because Hawkins is probably the main person to be reviving people anyway. Everyone might die at least once. It is very possible. For Hork here, same gear, but I did give him the Metal King Helm for this one. I decided to give it because he had the lowest defense, and he's kind of important with the Sage Stone and all that. Still not sure how we're going to handle Estark. I might need Archie to solo it. I don't know yet. I'm just thinking about that. But he also has a bunch of Yigglies for just in cases. And as for Champ, Champ will be part of this. We do keep his weapon on him because he'll be doing emergency healing, but he'll also be using the Dragon Staff to bait out some disruptive waves here and there. I may go ahead and get rid of one Elfin Elixir here. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of one Elfin Elixir here for the Zenithian Sword, because if we can mess with the second form of Nimzo to have him keep casting Bounce, it would probably help us more in the long run. So yeah, expect a Zenithian Sword on him, but otherwise everything else is going to be the same. Anyway, that's it for setup. It's not too hard. I will meet you at the start of the fight because it takes a while to get there. I'll see you there. It's final boss time against Nimzo. For the first start of this, we're going to switch into Archie to do the stay basic here because of the Ice Breath. Yep, we'll go ahead and attack, and then we switch everybody in. So these two are just going to attack, leave Hork on, focus on healing, and we're going to go ahead and use the Dragon Staff now? Yes, because that's Champ's best way of doing damage right now. That's why we leave the Poison Claw on as well. Alright, then we gotta do the switcheroo again, but we're gonna actually use Meditate, because we're going to go last. And therefore it really doesn't hurt us. Alright, and then we just attack until we get through this. And unfortunately, Hork will sometimes do that instead, but that's okay. And anyway, Meditate, because we're expecting a lot of damage. The bounce part really doesn't matter too much. Alright, and we're just gonna, again, keep on attacking. That's all you have to do. It's a very simplified sort of fight here. Yes, yes, we know. You attack a lot. Alright, switch it back. And yeah, we're using Meditate as sort of our safety net, really. That's fine. Almost forgot. Yeah, unfortunately, though, this is a lot of work to keep doing and all that, but otherwise, yeah. The first form is going to be obnoxious to damage him. That's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. That's why Champ has the Meteorite Arm Bracer. But, okay. No. Play it safe. I could technically Inferno instead. But it's unnecessary. He does about the same damage, doesn't he, actually? Well, you know what? I actually never thought of that. So let me go ahead and Dragon Staff as well. Dragon Staff is exactly the same as Inferno. Alright, so 50 is about. And Archie does 74. So it's a 20 damage difference if I really wanted to. Okay. In that case, just meditate. The killing machines are a little more dangerous than the Rectors. But again, we're okay. I love being able to utilize meditation like that, though. Archie really is kind of overpowered, like I said, but that was the purpose anyway. So right now we're just waiting for him to go down. Yeah, we know. Flail it around. Nice crit. That's the other reason why I prefer using a what do you call it? Attack over Inferno. Good miss. If they could crit, that would be a lot more dangerous, but I don't think they can. But yeah. So, like I said, we're just going to wait this out a bit. Fork's going to have to use the Sage Stone yet. Switch it back. And, yeah, meditate. I probably could have gotten away with an Inferno or something, but whatever. I'd rather keep it safe. This is a case where I think you should help out Hork. That's not great, but whatever. I guess I didn't have to do that. Oh boy. But yeah. Unfortunately, this part of the fight's not going to be very exciting. It's going to be the second part where everything picks up. Unless I make a mistake, I suppose. Hopefully, I won't. But he does have, like, restores, like, what, 50 or 100 every turn. So, actually, meditating does make this last a little longer. I just remembered that. So, why don't I actually risk an attack out? Because he only has one backup there. There you go. This will also guarantee that Hork actually heals, too. Maybe he'll Disruptive Wave this turn, which would actually be beneficial. Archie may go down. We'll have to find out. I don't... 90... It depends. It depends. He may go down, but we'll have to find out. And, yep, there he goes. But at least we won't have to worry about the ice now. Yeah, you're going to have to go ahead and revive. Alright, we got the 100 damage in. That's good. Switch in and just attack. It probably was better to just meditate, but whatever. I was just trying to hurry things up a little. He hasn't used Disruptive Wave in a while, which is a little surprising, honestly. Alright, switch it back. HP-wise, he's going to use... You're better off healing. Yeah, I hate having to do that, but yeah. I think we're going to be running behind just a little bit. Unless Archie gets a nice juicy crit. Worth it. You have full HP, just attack. Get some of that damage. Again, I don't remember how much HP he does. It's either 50 or 100. I think it's like 100 each turn. On a bully in this form, at least. But at least we didn't get too far behind. Good hits. Archie's... I'm going to risk the attack. Alright, yeah, then you can attack. You know what? You gotta help heal. The one downside of having Champ in Dragon Staff, I guess, mode. Alright, you're not at full HP, but I'm gonna attack anyway because these guys don't hit hard. Very good. I kind of wish he had the Miracle Sword on himself, but sadly he can't equip it. Ooh, good. That's actually very good timing. Sage Stone, come on. That's enough for Archie to survive. Perfect. Then we do this, and Meditate will be needed. Unless they waste their time bouncing around, but that's okay. But yeah, that's the only problem with this, is it takes a bit. Yeah, get the damage out there. I know, you're attacking, we get it. Okay. That would have been better, but you're at full HP, you can get away with it. Unless he crits, it won't be anything, though. Oh! Oh, you got ahead! So maybe it isn't 100 HP. Maybe it was like 50. I don't remember. But, alright. Let's get to the next phase. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this part, though. But it's not that long, so I don't mind showing it. Because now it's time to observe the powers of all his glories. Scream, suffering, almighty Nimzo, blah, 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 we know. Time to show off that transformation. For final boss time! And the first thing we gotta do is bring everybody out. Alright, bounce is up right now. So we're gonna attack. You are going to... You know what? You attack, you heal. Champ might die. Yeah. Sometimes Hork actually outpaces Grandmaster Nimzo. It's actually rather impressive. Alright, you're going to keep the attack up. You're going to go ahead and do the revival. Yeah. Alright, for this, you need to attack. You're going to have to help out with the healing. Expect Champ to die, so we're going to double up on Hork. Alright, Champ might survive this, but unlikely. Yeah! Good job, you survived! Alright. Let me see. The plan here... You know what, you two should just attack, and you should just transform already and hope to bait out a disruptive wave. You put a Kasap out, so... His bounce wore off, that's what I was waiting for, and this will also make him immune, so that's good. But we may still lose, just so you know. Alright, we're at a point now where you can... Yeah, risk the kaboom. And you go ahead and heal Hork. We have some steady damage from Champ. There you go. We baited it out. Good. Alright, go ahead and kaboom. You're going to kaswoosh. And you're going to go ahead and get... Bounce is already down, so you can just go ahead and go back to dragoning. But kaswoosh does pretty good damage. Ah, darn. It's better that he did that anyway, though. It's one less attack. Everything we're doing is trying to get one less attack in there. Archie's immune to his own kaboom, so he's fine. This is a case where you should help out Hort. There you go. Alright, you did that. And bounce is still up. You should attack, and you should Disruptive Wave. Champ might go down, though. See, that actually worked out. Ow! Quit it! That almost worked out. Okay, fine. Disruptive Wave again, or Dragon Staff? You know what? Let's stick with Dragon Staff. In my test run, I was able to do this without the Zenithian Sword. Yeah, that kind of worked out. Unless he Fire Breath right after, which he did not. Nice crit. Yeah, I think until he's done casting Bounce, I guess. Because that might be more helpful. Nice. Even Hort got to attack in there. Bounce is still up, I think. I don't remember. Alright, good. Champ's immune. Very good. Yeah, you gotta help out Hort, though. But Archie does have more attack than Hawkins now, so it kind of works out. Alright. His sap is neutralized as well. Bounce is... Okay, now it's not. Fine. I didn't need to do it anyway. I'm actually going to go ahead and kaboom. You're going to attack, so you can Disruptive Wave. Because you're faster than Archie. Unless he catches Bounce right away, which is not the worst thing in the world. But this is pretty bad. Good damage, at least, though. This is a case where, yeah, you just attack. Why don't you... Salvation Hort. And... I'm just going to put you back on Dragon Step, expecting you to die. I might have been better off healing, but, yeah. I got lucky. Horka, Sage Stone. Yeah, Champ would have died anyway, so yeah. This might be a Yigdu situation. I'm not... I think, yeah, it is. I'm not going to risk the kaboom on this one. Go ahead and Yigdu on this, and you go ahead and just transform. But this is going to probably take a while, guys, because we're not the best attackers. We have good attack, but I didn't max out like Archie or anything. I think Bounce is still down. So why don't you go ahead and Kaswoosh. Kaswoosh is very affordable to do this with. Ow. I'm not going to bother healing him, though. Let's find out. He might survive. Might. Okay, if he attacks twice, Champ's probably dead. Oh, no. Well, that was nice. Well, like I said, things get a little more exciting here. Yeah, even, like, the Dragon Step makes even, like, the Fat Rat actually useful, so it makes sense that Champ can actually survive okay here. It won't work as well against Estark, I can't imagine, but they're doing pretty well. Oh, he's in Meditate phase. Bounce is no longer going to happen, which means we can kaboom. Debating Kaswoosher's heal. Why don't you should heal. Because we have the steady damage from Champ still. Yep, you got one more kaboom in you, and why don't you go ahead and Kaswoosh. Because no more bounce is going to be happening. If Champ gets Disruptive Waved, I may just go ahead and use a Elfin Elixir. Alright, you're out of that now. You know what? Go ahead and save yourself on that. But you heal yourself. He just meditated, so I think it's okay to do it. Good. Kaboom it and Kaswoosh it. We should be okay. We're doing decent damage at least. The lack of extra MP from Archie is definitely showing though. Oh, that Meditate, really? Kaboom, and why don't you... Yeah, heal Hork. Hawkins has slightly better, actually has some resistances, unlike Hork, so. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, no, it was Kasap. We're good. I was waiting for a Disruptive Wave, though. Yeah, go ahead and Kaswoosh. Yeah, this is working pretty well. Hork with his HP makes him actually a decent healer. Good. Alright. He Disruptive Waved, which means it's time for you to go ahead and heal Hork, yeah. Elfin Elixirs are not needed yet. Just Dragon Staff to keep yourself alive with the Fire Breath at least. Ouch. Wow. Really hated Champ there. Go ahead and kaboom. Why don't you revive Champ? Champ's probably going to die, though, anyway, in this next turn anyway. But we'll find out. Oh, you meditated, you dick. Well, he just meditated. Why don't you try another Elfin Elixir, maybe? Actually, no. Attack instead. You're going to Kaswoosh, and you're probably going to die, but why don't we Elfin Elixir from you? Because you're... I'd rather use up what Champ has, not what Archie has. Ow. Yeah, you really do hate him. I'm actually going to spend a turn to go ahead and revive with him, because that way Champ won't die in the same turn. Get the damage out. Desperate attacks. Okay, we're out of meditation phase. We're good. You can kaboom. We can actually take a little more time to heal. And why don't you just keep on the Dragon Staffing. Bait out more Disruptive Waves. Yes! Unless you Fire Breath. Nope, we're good. We're getting really good damage out there. Okay. Yeah, because Swoosh is only 8, so that's pretty damn good. I'm gonna... Nah, Dragon Staff. I was debating on Elfin Elixiring on the chance that Hawkins should beat him, but Champ sometimes beats Hawkins, so yeah. And it looks like I made the right choice. Very good. Yeah, you can get away with one more Kaswoosh. We have Elfin Elixirs if we have to use them. Alright, Champ could do it. Okay, kaboom. Should you heal? So, you know what? Take the time to heal Hork, just in case. And you go ahead and Elfin Elixir Hawkins. And if he Fire Breath, yes he does. Champ probably going to... No, barely survived. Those Life Seeds did work. I haven't put any of my other Life Seeds out yet, by the way. I'll probably put them all on Archie, though, most likely. Let's see. This is a case of... Yeah, kaboom. You gotta heal Hork. And you gotta switch to Dragon Staff. Okay. You're down. Good damage. You're out of MP, so this is a good time for you to go ahead and revive Champ, going last, and I'm actually going to risk a Kaswoosh. Oh, that could have been worse. Nice. All right. Yeah, Elfin yourself. You're going to have to heal yourself, and you're just going to Dragon Staff away. I'm glad I did. But we're almost there. We're in the final phase. Come on. Kaboom. You do need to heal. But we're getting the damage out. That's an important part. I wonder if Bounce would have helped too, but nah. Setting up Bounce and the staff would be too annoying. Alright. Kaboom and Kaswoosh. Get all that damage out. Dead, yep. Good heals. Almost there, too. Okay. Again, you do the reviving. You keep Hork alive. Ooh. Kaboom it. Heal yourself. And Dragon Staff away. Sorry, I'm just scratching myself and I just hit the headset a little there. Doing okay. Alright. We're going all out now. Because there should not be much left here. Come on. Yeah! And Champ even got the finishing blow. Good job, Champ. So yeah, like I said, it's a little bit long. Not the... I think Hork just focusing on healing is pretty damn amazing. And as long as you have the Yig Leaves to keep everyone alive, it works well. But all we have left now is Estark. I probably am going to have to not max out Archie. Archie maxes out at 99, but I'm probably going to have to level grind Archie a decent amount. So depending how things go in my test runs, depends on what level you'll see Archie at. So in any case, guys, I shall see you there. Okay, guys, we're here at Estark, and unfortunately, to make this work, I kind of have to pull a golem on this, where only one person could actually really take on Estark safely, while the rest are better as our backup. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't keep up with the healing to keep everyone alive, so I have to rely on Archie, and I also had to level grind him a lot, because after a while, he stops getting those big gains and starts getting like one stat per level. Probably why he can level up to 99. But here's the stats now. We're at level 65. I definitely took advantage of some experience cheats just to get through this a little bit faster with the grind, because it's a lot. He takes a decent amount of experience to level up. But as you can see, he's maxed out his strength. I gave him basically all the stat seeds I had remaining except for agility, because agility does not matter in this case. But yeah, he's got very good attack, very good defense. And his HP, I was trying to get to 500, but I decided to try around now, and this works, but I can still die. Just to get another roundabout thing, though, here, we may as well go ahead and show everybody's current stats here, real brief. But in any case, for this, well, he's got his best gear that I can give him at this time, which is Great Bow, Hela's Armor, Great Helm, and the Ogre Shield. I technically could steal, you know, I'm going to steal the Metal King Helm because, well, he's going to be the main one in here. So he may as well have it. Yeah, he can't equip that, but that's okay. But yeah, you're better off actually giving that to him anyway, just to give him a little bit of extra survivability. But otherwise, yeah, he's going to be mainly using Yig Leaves and these Rebirth Stones just to revive any of his fellows whenever we need somebody out here to help out. For everyone else, they are going to keep the gear that they have, but the main thing is they're going to be either reviving Archie if he dies, or healing him if he gets down a certain HP threshold. That's the main thing. Unfortunately, like, the Hork here is going to have to rely on his HP being the only thing to keep him alive, because he's too slow. But at least if he does survive one round, he could get a Sage Stone off to give him a little more HP. That's pretty much it. He's mostly not going to be doing much. He's probably going to be more likely reviving than anything. But Champ here is going to help out too. Champ can Staff of Salvation to help heal if need be. But otherwise, he's not really much use other than maybe a quick revive if needed. They will be jumping in sometimes. You may notice we're not even using the War Drum. That's because, well, you're better off not bothering the setup with it because it takes too much time. And this is going to already take a while. I'm going to be using fast forward for this after a couple rounds because you'll see the pattern. It's generally going to be pretty long. So keep that in mind. If the fast music does bother you, I recommend lowering the volume a little bit or something. Or if you just want to see the action, you can mute me. I'm okay with that. But that's all the setup. Why don't we go ahead and get started? And like I said, this is probably going to be long, even with fast forward. Not as long, but a decent amount of time. I did 2 test runs, and it took a bit. And I use fast forward when I do my test runs. But anyway, it is time for the bonus boss fight. So, we're facing Estark himself. What we're going to do here is use Scorch. Yep, that's right. Archie learned Scorch. And it does consistently better damage than physical, unless he has the War Drum. Now, if someone could survive using the War Drum and stay alive, I would be doing that instead of using Scorch. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work. And what we're going to be doing is Scorch, Meditate. Not too different from what we did with the Golem, except the Golem was just attacking. Alright, we are below 200 HP, which means we need to bring out somebody to help heal, get us above 250. 250 is a safe gamble for your HP. And we're going to still meditate, too. So you're going to go ahead and heal Archie. Thank you. Because Estark can do sometimes up to 300 damage if you get bad rolls, but generally you can survive with 250 HP, since he's more likely to waste turns doing something else. Like Kaboom! Kaboom, Archie is completely immune to. And good for us, he actually used it twice in a row, so we can just... Oh, 4 times in a row? Holy shit. Keep it up, dude. I'm all for that. That's fine. His physical attack is more dangerous than his breath attacks. Alright, yeah, but basically when you're full HP, you can attack. When you're not, you meditate. But his physical attack can go anywhere between 120 to 150 sometimes. And that's where you need someone to chime in to give you a little extra help. Breath attack is a sizable amount of damage, but not too bad. It's tolerable. But yeah, this is essentially all I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to start fast forwarding in just a moment, right after this round ends. Here we go. And once I hit the right buttons here. Thank you. Then just meditate. Thank you. Because this is all we can do. It's a little unfortunate. Ooh, 232. That ain't good. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring out Champ for this. Champ might just die, but that's okay. Alright, and now we're going to waste a turn to Yiggleaf Champ up. Because he goes last, it's okay. And we have 250 HP now, so we should be okay. There's always a chance, don't get me wrong. But you're better off trying. This is what the Rebirth Stones are for, too, in case that when we make our gamble and we lose. Like this. Yeah, the 120 to 130 range there. So, but that's okay. 1 Rebirth Stone down. But it is great when he uses Kaboom, especially twice in a row. Kafrizzle's also very survivable too. Yeah, we don't have anyone immune to breath attacks in this one, unfortunately. Otherwise, this would be even easier. But we do have enough resistance to keep us going, for the most part. It's just the physical damage. It's also why I decided to give him the Metal King helm that I originally gave to Hork. But we'll be okay. We're doing decent damage, and that's all that matters. But yeah, this challenge run went longer for me, unfortunately, because I got sick in the middle of this, and then I lost a little bit of motivation for a while. Also, Power World came out, and I just started getting a little too into that. So that's kind of why this one's going to be coming out a little late. I'm a little bit more excited for my... I'm going to die? No. I got lucky there. I probably should have healed there, but I'm okay. But yeah, I'm a little more excited for my Dragon Quest VI run that I'm going to be doing, because that one should be a very suitable challenge. But this one, because I didn't know who I was going to be bringing along, I hit the attack instead by accident. See, 127, it does decent damage, but it's not enough to... it's not as much as Scorch is doing. You're better off with the extra damage anyway. The problem with fast forwarding here sometimes, besides the music, is that I sometimes miss things though, like that attack I just did. 241, gamble. Yep, we're okay. Yeah, it's more like 230 where I'm like, oh no, we need a heal. But yeah, ooh, like this. Yeah, oh, I almost messed that up. Why don't we go ahead and bring out Champ... No, you know what? Bring out Hawkins. Hawkins has a slightly better chance to survive. We still got to meditate, though. And don't worry about anyone else. They could just get revived. Ooh. Hawkman survived. Nice. Yeah, having fast people definitely makes them more useful for this sort of strategy. But, yeah, in any case, I did lose some motivation after a bit, because this party's not that very exciting, you know, and I'm using a lot of the less than advantageous types. I'm gonna have to gamble here again. Okay, we're safe. But, I'm actually, like, I don't really care for the zombie and the mushroom as much as I thought I would. Though the zombie definitely surprised me. Horka has definitely done more than I thought he would. For the main game, he is usable. He is not great, but he is usable, as we saw with the main fights. I'm going to do like sort of my review here a little bit, but I will go over it again. But like Champ has his uses. He's just so low HP. It's like, come on, really? I really do think everyone should have been able to get up to level 99 and eventually get... we're okay. Eventually get, you know, like a decent amount of HP. I mean, with the exceptions of maybe the medals, you know, I understand that. I don't know. I feel like every monster should be usable to an extent. Just need to over-level them or something, you know, if you want them to be really good. I've seen someone do this with all slimes before, and that might be something I try sometime, but I don't know yet, because slimes have a similar... I think they have access to Scorch and Meditation eventually, too, or something like that. I don't remember. I never got one to level 99, though. They really need ridiculous amount of levels to get where you want them to be. We're doing okay. But yeah, like I said, this is taking... Well, it's not as long as some videos for this, but still, it's taking longer than it should. We almost got him, though, I believe. This feels about right. Good. Alright, let's meditate. But yeah, besides, you don't need to see me doing... Ooh! See me constantly just having to meditate, Scorch the whole time. This is just the strategy I discovered, though, for the team that I have. I'm glad I do find these new strategies with each run that I do. I actually do appreciate it. And I hit the wrong thing there, but that's okay. He got me to the right HP. I'm just a little delayed. But yeah, finding these little niche strategies is a lot of fun. And again, these are not meant to be, hey, this is the way you break the game. This is just... Some people think that, you know, oh, you're playing, you're not playing optimally. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's a challenge run. So, just keep that in mind. Also, I hope I'm not too loud. I did have to play with my mic settings again, so we'll have to find out. I need to heal. Sometimes I lose my train of thought when I'm playing, so I try to make sure. 240. This is going to be a gamble. Don't attack. Okay, yes. We should be okay. Yep. It's mostly when they physically attack, so we're okay. Ooh, double kaboom. Nice. I love that. This is not too different from when I used the Ice Breath over and over with the, what was it? Snowbird, I think? Yeah, Snowbird definitely helped out a lot. Let's Scorch. Okay. But yeah. Otherwise, this strategy is very simple. There's not much to it. But you know what? We had a lot of fun strategies along the way, and that's really what we gotta think about here. Yeah, if this video is not too long, I may or may not have just attach it to something. I don't know yet. I'm thinking out loud now. But we don't have too many more monsters to get through for Dragon Quest V. We've gotten through a lot of them. I think I have... don't know for sure. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a look now. While you Scorch. Oh, and there you go. He's down. But yeah, we have... Let's see. We only have a couple more Pokemon. A couple more monsters. 113 turns. Yeah, that's why we fast-forwarded, guys. Because that was way too many rounds. You didn't need to see that. But in any case, we only have 2 more monsters, technically 3, again that we could use against the Magmen. We have, let's see, 4 plus those 3, so 7 more before Gen 3. And then we have, in Gen 3 monsters, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more there. And then 1 more where we can only bring to Estark only, Barbados. So there's really not that much. That's like, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think technically 14. No, I think we have enough for like 2 more teams because we also have like the bonus enemy peoples, Dwight. We have Reborn and Starkers. So technically, yeah, we have enough for 3 more teams. So Monster Party is almost done, and then we can start doing some more fun challenges with these, like all slimes, or I don't know, only let's see, zombies only or something, or maybe a team, because you can only get 3 of each type. There's a lot of different things here. But in any case, we got through this. Why don't we do our little overview here? Obviously, Archdemon was our anchor here, but he wasn't necessary the whole time, and he was most needed just for this final boss. That was the bonus boss. That's the only part where I think he was 100% absolutely needed. Because otherwise, Hawkins did a great job of just being the middling support here. He can't do Estark. He just does not have enough HP to hold on, unfortunately. But Champ did decently for the rest of the game, honestly. You just keep him away from Ice Breath, and then he could survive using the Dragon Staff, so that was not too bad. And Hork was a very good Sage Stone healer just because he's so slow. So I'm actually kind of impressed. I just wish Poison was a little bit more useful. If Venom Mist actually worked on enemies or something, maybe even just temporarily, bosses I should say, even just temporarily, or Poison attack actually mattered. It doesn't, because it only affects people outside of battle, so you poison them in battle and it's not like they're taking damage. It's only Venom Mist that does anything, and even that, as mentioned, is just kind of, doesn't always work as it is, so I don't know. I feel like Poison Attack and Venom Mist should have had a baby and made it turn into Venom Attack instead. That would have been perfect. Just sort of like how they use the Poison Claw, how that does the Envenomate, you know? But I will say Champ is being decently fast, at least enough with the Meteorite Bracer, helped out enough here. And also, Sleep Attacks and Sweet Breath was very needed in the beginning. These two did a good job in the beginning. Hawkins kept these 3 together decently well. And then Archie here was able to bring it all together. But in a normal playthrough, you're probably better off skipping these 2. If you happen across them, you can use them for a while because they're decent. But that's about it. Like, if you really need someone slow, Hork is good for that. He's got the HP to survive for a bit, I guess. Hawkins is a weird one, though. Hawkins is, like, very middling. There's better options, but he is very usable, you know? Like, he's just outclassed, I'd say. And Archie, he's just unfeasible. Like, he's good, but yeah, by the time you get him, it's really late in the game, and 2, it's hard to get him to begin with. He's got like a 1 in, I don't remember what it was, 64? I'd have to look it up to find out, but I don't really have it in front of my face right now. What was it? Oh, 1 in 64. I did have time for it. I was worried that my page wouldn't load fast enough, but there you go. So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of good types of monsters out there. They're just either outclassed or just way too, like, hard to get in order to be usable. So, anyway, that's it for this Monster Party. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The next challenge that I put up should be Dragon Quest VI one. If it's not, it might be, because I'm debating this, it might be the Dragon Quest Monsters game that takes place in Dragon Quest IV, the Dark Prince. I'm thinking I will be doing that in a recorded fashion instead, but we'll see how that goes. I don't think it works well on a stream because there's a lot of grinding, but we'll see, like I said. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for being a little late on this, and have a good one.